I never understood why people keep knocking on doors that closed for a reason. Why you keep knocking on the door? Why you keep standing at the door knocking on it, sitting there wondering how you gonna get it open, sitting there wondering why it closed. All you need to know at that moment is that it ain't meant to be open. All you need to know at that moment is that it's possibly for your protection. Most times that's what it is. And if it's not because of that, then it's a way to reroute you to where you're supposed to be. Everybody is always asking for, praying for certain things or wanting specific breakthroughs. But every time you knock on that door that's closed, you interfering with what they got going on, the universe and God. You're interfering with what the process is. You're not fully trusting in what you're asking for. My older sister Monique always be telling me, like, when we talk about, we always have deep conversations. Like, that's my go-to person when, I really want to get deep with conversation. And we talk about how people walk away from you, let them walk. She say, hell, she say, when people walk away from me, I'm going to run the other way. And I thought about what she said, and she right. It's the same way with the door. If the door closes, run the opposite way, because you don't know what the hell it closed for. And I think too, because a lot of times people are so curious by nature that, they just got to wonder why all the time. Sometimes it's not meant for you to wonder why. You just need to know that it happened. Same way with closure. People look for closure all the time with, breakups and all that other shit. Sometimes it's not meant for you to have the closure. Sometimes the closure is that it's not going to work out. That's all you're going to get. And you need to be okay with that. You keep digging and prying for some shit that is not meant to be revealed at the moment. And a lot of times it will be revealed later on down the road. But at the moment, you don't need to worry about why. When the door closes, you don't need to worry about why it closed. And I think a lot of times it's the attachment that we have to things and to people that stops us from having the faith that we should have when it comes to manifesting, or when it comes to asking God or the universe for certain things. We have this strong attachment to things and people to where when the time comes for us to make room for what we're asking for, we can't do it. All you need to know when the door closed is that another one will open. For every door that closes, another one will open. It may not open at the time you want it to open, but it's going to open, and when it opens, it's going to open on time. And when it opens, whatever it is that's behind there is going to be far more greater than what was behind the door you was wanting to open. You feel me? That's how that works. It's a faith walk. Yeah, at times you're going to be salty. You're going to be like, dang, but at the end of the day, you got to understand that when you ask for things and when you believe in your creator, when you believe in God and the universe, that the way they move with you is to make sure that everything works out for your greater good. Your relationship didn't work out. Okay. Somebody at some point is going to come into your life and it's going to be way better than the person you had now. You lost your job, or you didn't get the interview, or you didn't go do good in the interview, so you didn't get the job. Okay. Somewhere down the line, you keep trying, right? Keep going to interviews, keep doing what you have to do on your part. You're going to land a job, you're going to land a position that's going to serve you well, that you're really going to benefit from. You have to stop wondering why so much, and just trust that even if it don't work out in your favor, even though it don't work out the way you feel like it should, that it will work out eventually in a way that serves your best interest. People are curious by nature. You know, you got some people out there that they just got to get down to the nitty gritty. They got to break everything down. They got to know why this happened. And they got to know why this person walked away. And they got to know all of these things. And you, at the same time, you wrecking your brain. When at the end of the day, that's not even necessary. Let it go. Stop knocking on the door. I look at knocking on the door as being equivalent to the saying when they say, be careful what you ask for. Or be mindful of what you pray for, because you just might get it. And I guarantee you, the more you keep knocking, that door will open up. And I guarantee you that you're going to regret receiving what was behind it. You're going to be salty as hell, because you weren't meant to have that. It served you no purpose. It caused you harm. Stop knocking on the door and trust that it was in your best interest. And be mindful that when that door closed, another one is going to open. It's just like the last video I was talking about, how people pray and ask for things to be mediocre. When you're blessed and when you manifest things, it's going to be of the best. That's what you got to understand. But because you're in a rush and you just got to have this thing right now, you just got to have this person right now, you're not really understanding and being mindful of the fact that you want the best. It needs to be the best. You deserve more than just mediocre. And when you rush shit like that, you sell yourself short. I used to do the same shit, just thirsty for something or just thirsty for someone. And I had to learn to relax and chill out. And focus on me and do what it is that I have to do. And become, not only that, but become what you're asking for. So that you can receive it. Because wherever your energy flows, whatever you think about the most, that shit gonna come. So if you thinking in a mindset of lack or scarcity, you're gonna fuck around and get what you asking for, and then you're gonna be salty because you're gonna be like, this is it? Yeah, because that's how you was thinking. Yeah, that's it, because you weren't patient enough. You didn't let God or the universe work his hand the way that it can. And the universe is equivalent to a genie. Your wish is its command. So whatever you asking for, whatever you thinking about the most, if it's not of the best, okay, it's gonna give it to you just like that. That's what you got to be mindful of. So stop knocking on the door when it's closed. It wasn't meant for you. There's better for you.